Alright guys, welcome to this episode on what are NFTs. A non-fungible token, or NFT to make it shorter. What is it and why all the hype surrounding it? A non-fungible word, when they say non-fungible, it means it is unique. Like the Sistine Chapels is unique, or the Eiffel Tower is unique. There's one of a kind. And that is what an NFT does, in a sense that when you buy an NFT, you're purchasing a one of a kind thing, or one of a certain amount of them. Like if they say they only make 50, or they only make 10 of them. So and that's it. After that, there is no more. That is what the power of the NFT is, and why the values go up on these things. They can only be found on the crypto blockchain, which is the cryptocurrency thing. I know what you're thinking. Now, why would I pay for something that I won't own it physically, like a baseball card or a painting? I will get back to that. I'll show you why. This is different. This is the new era of doing things. We're in a digital age, and things are different. Rather than having it in a physical realm, we have things more in the digital realm, and this is where the technology is moving us towards. All right, so like for example, you have OpenSea. Here you can buy, collect, and sell any NFT. You can even make something of your own and try to sell it for profit. And NFTs can be used to represent items such as art, photos, music, trading cards, and anything else that you can think of. There are even virtual worlds like the Decentraland, where people buy and sell land inside the game. Like for example, you got Digital Land, Decentraland sells it for $913,000 for a virtual property developer. No, someone bought a piece of land inside a game itself. Here's another one. Boston pays record $704,000 for the Decentraland plot to create a virtual mall. And of course, they're not going to be putting this kind of money into something unless there's a reason that they're going to be able to make money back. And this is where these things it's insane where the way the world is going in this direction, and such magnificent, cool new things are coming out of it. So it isn't like it's a bad thing, it's actually a great thing. And hopefully the more I show you, you'll start to understand why this thing is going that direction. All right. As of right now, NFT sales volume surges to $2.5 billion in 2021 first half. So we're only halfway through the year, and $2.5 billion have already moved in exchanging hands from people purchasing these things, and over 1 million active users every day on all these different kinds of platforms. And the year is not even over yet. And it's incredible. They are unique. And the data is stored on the digital ledger called the blockchain that certifies that a digital asset, could be a painting, music, whatever it is, to be unique and therefore not interchangeable. So there can never be two of the same ones. The blockchain will automatically show that there's only one of that particular item. And the information recorded in the NFT essentially lets a creator digitally autograph the artwork too. So they can do things within it that is specialized for that particular item. Now, for example, Jack Dorsey sold his first tweet ever as an NFT for over $2.9 million. And down here shows you, here's the tweet thing, says, just setting up my Twitter. And he decided to put it up as an NFT. It got purchased, and I think he donated that money to charity and stuff. But someone was willing to pay $2.9 million to have this tweet. Here's was it Beeple? He sold $69 million for one digital art. He is the first, if I remember correctly, the first living artist to actually get paid while he's alive. And then of course now there's other ones, but mostly people get famous after they died, and then their paintings become popular. This guy did it while he was still alive. Not bad. Sold millions of dollars in paintings. Last week, a mysterious buyer paid $69.3 million for a digital collage. An auction heralded it as his historic moment for the art world and the third highest price ever paid for the work by a living artist. And this was done in a Christie's art thing that they sell a lot of these high-end art stuff. That's where he did it. Now, for you and me, this is financially out of reach. I don't have that kind of money laying around to just buy in art things. But there are places to buy NFTs, like Theta Drop, for example. These guys are also a pretty good thing to get into for trading, but right now we're sticking with NFTs, and they have all these different ones. So we got next quarter, Katy Perry's coming on, and then you got, if you're into the trading, you got her, and you got all these guys. You got poker. I'll go through some of these. So you can buy the players and stuff like that if you follow poker. Here you got the players. Some cards are worth only $3. Some cards are only worth $240, and some are even more than that. So, and they got packages, and like anything, it's just like a sporting thing. People play, they collect Pokemon. People collect this stuff. Theta itself came up with this one. This was the original one that when they originally came out with it, and this token right here was, they came out with it. You only had 24 hours to buy it, and they would sell as many of the people can want to buy, but after 24 hours it gets shut down. And since then, that was about, since the time of this recording, it's been like a month or two, that $3 token now is minimum's going about is $23. So imagine how much it will be a year from now. Same thing with these sweatshirts and these other items. So this is actually the token, and you actually get the item as well. Look how much they're trying to sell it for. They might not get a buyer for it, but it's out there. Yeah. So let's see what else we got in here. We have CNFTs. This one is on the Cardano blockchain. This one, they're still not put together yet, but you can buy things, but they're also making it so where people can make their own and upload it into this thing, and then you make it and you pay ADA for it. This one for right here is worth 79 ADAs, and some are like they're still pictures. Other ones they move. They do certain things like this one. So every artist is a little bit different. Everyone has a little bit different things to it, and if it's something that you like or you feel this got potential to resell it later, you buy it, and it goes into your wallet. And of course, this is art. You also have music. You have artists out there. What they're doing is, by artists being able to put things out on the blockchain, artists are able to get or keep more of their earnings and less go into the record labels or the places that are placing them for them. So this is giving the artists more freedom and bigger audience too. This is worldwide, all over. They're decentralized, and even if you're a new artist, you can sign up in here and put your things into it. All right. Now, you think it stops there? Of course not. If you're into sports, we got something for you as well. There's something for everybody. This is for you got UFC. They already sold out the packs. They got things for basketball. They got things for football, baseball. You name it, you're into it. Soccer, UFC, whatever you're into, they have a card for it, and a lot of them are signed. And there's only so many that they'll make out of a certain one. And of course, there's the price for them if people that are collecting. And it's like, this is blowing up. It's huge, and it's still growing, and it's still expanding of what's out there. And this one only has like 7 days left before it ends, and it goes away. Sometimes they're bids. Like right now, this might be the current highest bidder. And if you want this card, let's say it's only one of a kind with a signature and it does a bunch of other things, you might have to outbid this guy or girl to get that card. So they only become only one of a kind. So why are they so unique? Because it doesn't matter if it's a baseball card or music, or if you're into art. Let's see, like these guys, whoever the artist is, they make it to where it becomes a valuable commodity if it's something that other people may want. And the artist may make one of it, they might make 50 of them. And now let's say you have 100 of them, right? The one with the lowest value, like if you can get the number one card out of 100, that will have a higher value resale later on than if you got the last one, the 100th one. Everybody wants the one that gets closest to the number one. Those have a higher value, and it's just like any type of collectible thing. And each NFT acts as a kind of a certificate of authority, showing that a digital asset is unique and not interchangeable. So they're very, that's there is the made, and that's all there is. Let me go back to right here. Um, let's see, we did the musician thing. So yeah, if you're a musician, I knew I skipped something. If you're a musician, you can put this thing up there. You can, go through the page and sign up for them. This is called audius.co, and they can, they're actually putting a lot of money into getting new musicians to know that they're out there, so they can pull a crowd into it. So if you are into music, great place to check out. Yeah. All right, then. So here you got this particular card. Now, some NFT, like I said, they're just still pictures. Other things are really cool. They do more than that, and sometimes you actually get an NFT on the computer, but you also get something in the mail too. They can put it on your mantle. This particular one is this person, hail to the king. Acquire the series #1 legendary LeBron James moment from our top one series, and he paid $71,000, 700 and change for this. And what does it do is let me show you what it does. It shows his move, slams it, nice, and the cube spins, and it does other things, and it's got this really cool stats to it. So that's where that one, how that one works. So see, they do have action in them, some of them, and apparently it's worth 71,000. Now either the person really loves LeBron, or he knows if he holds it for a while, eventually someone else will be able to buy it. Now, when you buy it, it goes into a wallet that you have, and that wallet, not everybody can see it unless you want them to see it. Now, some are visible always, like if you have it like an art place like OpenSea, everybody can see what you have in your wallet. Other ones, like for example, Theta, when you have something in your wallet, no one can see it unless I put it up for auction. So unless I sell it, it stays in there as my artwork. No one sees it. Okay, so everybody's a little bit different. Here's the thing that I just found. I thought she does a great job explaining this. Even he wrote this. She explains this better in 1 minute than I could in 25,000 words. So this is pretty cool how she explains it. So on this one, I was going to play this video for you where she explains this in 1 minute, where I can explain it in 24,000 words, or this guy said in 2,000 words. But she's playing music in the background, and in YouTube that is infringed, like it's royalty stuff. So I practically had to mute it. But just so you can see what's going on, and I'll kind of paraphrase what she says, that she just sold her crypto art for $3,000. And it sold within 24 hours. And that she sold it for 2 Ethereums, which at the time now she made $3,250 on that art. And as an artist, she has never been able to sell her art until now on the Ethereum network. So she's showing you the Ethereum thing. She's showing you that she's the artist on them, and she's making this stuff, and she's really happy that she can make money online with her artwork. And she thinks it's insane, and it's great, it's awesome. And she's thinking like, why would you buy something that is digital? Well, it's like the Mona Lisa. There's copies of the Mona Lisa, but you can only have that original one. You have the original copy of the main one. That's where she goes on into explaining that you only got one. I wish you can hear what she says, but I can't do it with the music in the background. So she kind of goes into that. So why buy NFTs? Well, it depends. Some people do it because they actually like something, like a baseball card. You follow sports, or you follow something and you like it. Other people do it because they know it's going to go up in price later. So it's an investment. They'll buy it, they hold on to it for a while, then they turn around and sell it. So it's really up to the person on if they're into something, if they like it or not. It's new in a sense, and it's growing very rapidly. And there's a huge opportunity because some of these people, they sell like an art piece that comes out, they pay $1,000 for it, and within a week or two, since other people want it and they missed out on it, it's reselling for $10,000. It's insane, but that's how the world turns. All right, so if you guys missed anything, I'll put these things on the bottom. We'll put this one in for you, like what you need to know about non-fungible tokens, and we'll keep working on some other things for you guys. So this will help you guys understand what are NFTs and what is all the fuzz about. I'll see you guys in the trading room.